So, since I just returned from the set of This Old House, thanks to winning that GMC DIY challenge, obviously the question is, what kind of cocktail goes with that? And the answer is also obvious. This Old House is the original DIY home improvement entertainment media. Obviously that means we're going to make the original cocktail. This cocktail comes so early in the history of cocktails. When it was born, it was simply called the whiskey cocktail, and over the years it has grown to be known as the Old Fashioned. Now, although we can say that This Old House is old-fashioned, and we can say that this cocktail is too, that isn't to say that it isn't current. And so I'm going to take this very classic, very old-fashioned cocktail, and in honor of This Old House, I'm going to keep it modern with a couple of little twists. Not an actual twist of, well... So, to start, you take the glass, which is actually called an old-fashioned glass, or a rocks glass. We're going to put 1 sugar cube into the glass, thus. A classic old-fashioned would have had Angostura bitters in it, but I'm going to change that. I'm going to use this sassafras and sorghum bitters, 3 drops right onto the ice cube. And this gives it an herbal bitterness, and the flavor of this is just a little more spicy than the Angostura. Now you want to add just enough water so that the whole thing can move around a little bit, because we're going to muddle it. I like to leave the sugar a little grainy. You could do this with simple syrup so that the sugar gets completely integrated into the drink. I like to do it this way so that it's not such a hit of sugar. Now you can make an old-fashioned with rye or with bourbon. I prefer rye because it's a little more peppery and not as sweet, and there's a lot of sugar in this already. Two shots. We're making this one a double. Now, in the very original drink, there wasn't even a rind of orange, but a rind of orange is traditional. In this case, we're going to do a little bit of jalapeno in there. Just one little round. And also a little rind of orange. I'm going to rub that around the glass and then drop it in there. And then 1 ice cube. I like to use a sphere of ice for that. It melts nice and slowly, and it helps to agitate the sugar as well. There you have it. There is a not so old-fashioned in honor of This Old House. Thank you to everyone over at This Old House for making us feel welcome in your world for a day. This one is for you. Thank you to GMC for sending us over there. Thank you to you for watching. I hope you make an old-fashioned as well and sip it the next time you're watching This Old House or Ask This Old House. And stick around for more cocktails, for more home improvement, fixing up this house. And until then, cheers. And we'll see you next time.